Hello guys, ArkAngel Death here. And, well, this is just kind of a test to see if, I can actually run this game like it should. So I can actually do a full playthrough about it. But, either way, welcome to Highlands. Highlands is a turn-based, think of it like XCOM but with tokens, not with actual movie models. Something like that, if that makes sense. So, Highlands is basically a game about tactical strategy, just like XCOM. But, well, basically, it's in a floating group of islands in the sky. If that makes any sense. Trust me, I didn't understand it the first time I played it, either. So, I can't say much about it. So, you're gonna see that on the screen it says resume game, restart map. Because I actually ran it through the entry cutscene to see if it was stuttering too much for recording purposes. It didn't stutter that much at all, actually. So I'm hoping that with the recording software running, it won't actually stutter. So let's just start a new game and see if it actually works like it's supposed to. I'm going to play on normal.
Higher and higher, the highlands drifted and shaded the stars. Up in the air, mankind mastered the sky. Dynasties were born and ruled as they saw fit. They met to trade, make peace, wage war. The Duke Arslan ruled his land wisely, unaware of the disaster that would befall his family.
Okay, so, basically, yeah, it stuttered too much, so I just literally didn't include it in the video. I just started editing a little bit. The game should run perfectly fine. Now you're probably gonna ask, but dude, why don't you just lower the graphics settings a little bit? I can't. The graphics settings, they only basically tell you how the screen is gonna look. It only gives you 1280 to 768 or 1280 to 720. So I can't really fidget with the actual settings for the video. So I'm gonna see if I can find it inside the actual core folders and just, basically put it in there so that it doesn't actually stutter. There might be some time lapse in the actual video when I'm done editing it, but you never know. So, you guys didn't miss much, because right after the video ends, the cutscene, it goes straight to this. So, there shouldn't be any time lapse or anything. So, basically, this is one of the princes. This is the smallest prince, obviously. The only thing that you guys did miss was a loud boom sound, like something exploding. And I'm not going to read all this out loud so you guys can do your thing. Okay, looks like the Highland is under attack. To arms. Your objective is to take all of your main characters to the castle and fight back at the words. And fight back the invaders. Jeez, not again. Be careful, if any member of the royal family dies, you lose. You can always go back to the objective screen, and good luck. Okie dokie. Attack. Choose this one, which is, I'm gonna butcher the name, Cicalia, something like that. And just drag her to another sector to attack. And hit the button. This is the combat screen. Here your troops and enemy clash for control of the sectors. Okie dokie. That's her health. Obviously, she dies if her health goes down to 0. You can see in this box the possible damage output dealt by your troops at each attack. The lower your health, the lower your damage output will be. So obviously, that's why he has 3 and he can only do 1 to 2. Me, I got 10, so I can do 3 to 5. Ends when your enemy is defeated, or obviously what they don't tell you is, or you die. When you are ready to attack, press the attack button. So, ooh, he's down. You won 2 stars. I can't remember what this is. Each character excuse me. Each character gains 3 XP, but notice that I did lose 1 health. As a general rule, attacking enemies when you have as much, imagine that's fighting power, as them is risky at best. To overcome strong enemies, you can attack with multiple characters. Select all characters at once. Make a selection box by clicking and, basically just normal. For the entire group, drag Cicalia, Leoric, and Micah on the enemy sector to proceed. And attack. And turn. Turn bounds, all your characters attack at the same time. The damage output is updated accordingly to the total strength of your characters. You can decide which of your characters will take the damage of the next attack by clicking on its token. Watch out, character's death is permanent and the death of a hero will end the game. Or yeah. In this case, why don't we give a break to Cicalia by choosing Leoric as the blocker, which I don't know why you would do that considering that she has more health. But yeah. Oh, I can actually just change it, so yeah. Let the girl take the damage, she has more health. Kill. Yep, they're down. 2 more stars, and 3 more experience for everybody. Watching the gates of the keep, the newly formed party must pass through a field full of wrecked lots. Walls of a fortress bear the marks of recent combat, but still stand intact. As they approach, the great doors of the keep suddenly crack open, and a slender hand signals them to go inside. Now you have an academic in your party. You can heal the wounds of your characters. An academic's heal restores the fighting power of every character in its sector. At the same time, however, they will need food to perform. Oh yippee! Click on Merrigan, which is her, and Medic. Healing, like other skills in the game, happens at the beginning of next turn after troop movement. I'm going too fast, you guys can always pause the video. If I could control that sensitivity. So this is what I was talking about. Screen resolution is the only thing I can control, and there's only 2 options, and I can't do anything else. That's the only options in the game. So resume. Okay, so just drag them all over there. Yeah, just wallop on her. Ow. After the initial shock of fighting the Stormbots, Rendell's Tavern is a relief for sore eyes. Building stands strong and defiant, undisturbed against a landscape of chaos. Sounds of laughter and the merry clinking of glasses echo from within, inviting all who are here to enter. In other words, they don't care. When you reclaim a sector with the tavern, you gain the ability to recruit people. Now, click on the tavern. And to recruit. To open the recruitment screen. And there you go. In the game, you can recruit characters from different classes, but for now, only the combatant class is available. Also, choose the level of the character you are. As of now, only level 1 characters are available. Whoop-de-doo. So that's what this is for. You need to recruit the stronger characters. Oh. You need this little icon-y thingy. What is this? Can I mouse over it? Nope. The stronger the characters you want to hire, the higher their cost. Now click on the recruit button to confirm your action. Oh, what the hell? Been recruited. Okay, so now that we have all that, imagine attack. Kill. Just kill them all. You now face 2 enemy sectors at the same time. In order to prevent the enemy from taking back your territory, you need to fortify your sector. Fortify a sector, select Leoric and click the Fortify skill on the action wheel. Okay. Add fortification points to the sector at the end of the turn. 1 point per whatever of assigned characters. Okay. Gauge on top of the sector will then start to fill itself. Enemies attacking a fortified sector will apply its troop strength as damage to the fortification gauge strength. If the damage dealt brings the fortifications to 0 or less, an attack will occur at the end of the turn. Okay. Like the effect of the med skill, well, since I'm at it, you fortify. You don't do dip. You don't do dip. Okay. I'm actually gonna leave it all the way up to 100. Idle. Please assign them a task. Okie dokie. Keep fortifying. Keep fortifying. Keep it going. There we go. A little more. One more. There we go. Completely fortified. So, all of you, go, get that stuff over there. Go. They attack. After liberating the sector, a solitary house on the way to the castle beckons to be entered. Its windows sit open and its door ajar, as if the inhabitants held no concern of the Stormbot danger. The heirs of Arslan are approaching the entrance. The sound of shifting footsteps draws near. Okay. Well, keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking. Hello. Kill them all. Well, only 9 swarm bots? Whoa, that is not 9. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, first, okay, he's full health, whatever. That's a lot of combat strength right there. There we go. Now, you start healing. You don't do dip. You can fortify. You can fortify. You don't do dip. You don't do dip. Okay, just fortify. Like there's no tomorrow. Thank you. There we go. Now, keep fortifying. Oh, sorry. There's garrison. I'm gonna stick it up to 10. There we go. Now, all of you attack. As they boldly make their advance on the drawbridge, a strange foreboding sensation falls over them. Suddenly, several raiders rush out of the castle and reinforce the troops already in position. Watch as an enormous man dressed for war pushes his way through the enemies. He approaches with fiery eyes and a wide, smile. Wow, words. Is it just me or does this guy look like he's a Mongol? Well, that can't be good. They're more numerous than I first thought. Stay behind me and watch out for stray bullets. What? No, kill this. Kill the guy that doesn't matter. If you die, I lose. Right? Bad timing. Ah, boy. Attack. I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Yep. Everybody's gonna know. Oh, I can control this actually, I think. With small satisfaction, whatever his name is, slowly draws a massive sword sheathed at his side. Hardest to resist, the Duke Arslan waits his fate. Pointing the blade at the Duke's head, Ivar gloats at the despair and anguish flowing through the pathetic Scion's face. His long-laid plans finally going to fruition. Leader of the Royal smirks and says, I guess that we could say you've lost the game, eh? With a single swift motion, the enormous man thrusts his sword through the Duke's chest. In opponent's thump of finality, the Duke Arslan falls to the ground. His last eyes fixed on the horrified faces of his family. However, Ivar's perfect moment of silence is short-lived, as a commotion breaks out at the castle's gate. Arslan's soldiers storm their way in and free the Duke's family. Infuriated, Ivar pushes his way to the back of his line and out of harm's way. Among the clashing intruders, Ivar glimpses the impudent leader of the rescuers, a grimly resolute one-armed man. With a snarl, Ivar shouts, You think your savior can protect you? When I'm finished, your Highland will never be the same. Okay, we get it. We get it. He's not in a good mood. After their ordeal, the heirs of Arslan take refuge in their uncle's villa. Overwhelmed by the loss of her father, Cicalia shuts herself away in a small room and replays the dreaded event over and over again in her mind. Completely focused on her misery, she takes no notice as the door of the room slowly opens and her family enters. Seriously, who's the asshole that's with the beep beep? I'm trying to record here, dude. Seriously, shut up. Okay, so this is chapter 1, and I think we're gonna leave it there for now. So, if you're interested in this video, hit like and subscribe, don't forget the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye!